Welcome on this early, wonderful Sunday morning. Spartans 16U hosting at National Assist Middle School, taking on Scotia 16s in match number 1. Callum McMorrin is serving. Max VDH, Cohen, and Declan Worrell in the front row. Starting off with an ace. And in the back row, we have Carter Waugh, Jackson Gallagher in the libero position. Set pushed a little too far to the outside. Cohen can't correct. Off the tape and back on the Spartan side. It's 1-1.
Gallagher with a dime pass. And nobody home for Scotia. Point to the Spartans.
Spartans coming off an undefeated weekend last weekend in Minto on Thanksgiving weekend. Van Ralty splits the uprights in the back row.
And Reliable with another ace, back-to-back aces. That serve wasn't looking as reliable to start, but made work of the tape. Got the trickler ace.
Played it perfectly off the tape and down. Good spinner, good pass from Scotia.
Tight set, VDH says no. The ball was well passed and set by Scotia. They may need a little time to wake up after traveling and figuring out where the gym is.
Van Ralty into the bottom of the net. 5-2 Spartans.
VDH making a fast switch to avoid concussion protocol. Carter Waugh cross court kill into the 5-6 team. Swinging against the biggest kid on the floor. He's got a couple inches on our tallest guys. Number 12 for Scotia.
Looks like he might be topping out around 6'5", 6'6", possibly. I think VDH might be somewhere around 6'3.5", 6'4" these days. That pine tree hasn't stopped growing yet. Someone's gone fishing this morning, and it's Scotia. The Reds team looks like they're in grade 10.
Nice serve by Declan. Oh, finds the pot. Nobody home.
Lots of chips, but no dip in the middle.
Tough serve from number 12. Handled well by Van Ralty. Little misconnect, misfire by McMorrin and Mackay. They got connected last weekend, running some great plays. See if they can find the groove again this weekend. VDH back from soccer nationals, finding his rhythm on the volleyball court. There it is, Mackay coming quick out of the middle. Hits called.
Is that Tyson on the bench or is that?
Yeah.
Oh, got a revolving door over there.
As I looked over to the bench to see the new coaching staff, we see Tyson making a guest appearance.
Feeling a little left out after last year's success.
Mackay out of the middle. Good connection. Goes sharp angle.
Good deception there, body facing 6. Just long.
Three-man block by the Spartans. Puts up a wall. I think he might have scared the Scotia hitter there because he didn't even get it over the net. NASCAR switch by the Libero.
No pit stop. Scramble. A little too much backspin there from Mackay. Sails long. Got a little gust of wind coming through the tunnel, the entrance tunnel. VDH into the tape on the C ball. Tip is wide from Scotia. And we're back in rotation 1 with Callum McMorrin back to serve.
Tyson showing the wheels on the bench to save that ball from going on
Lightning
court.
quick off the seat. Still got it.
That's new dad mobility.
Bottom drops out of that one for another ace. Timeout, Scotia. 13-7, Spartans lead.
Callum back to serve after the timeout. Goes back to the line shot for an ace off the tape. Using Scotia's number 12 as a screen on that serve.
Second one sails long. Double contact called on Scotia. Van Raalte back to serve for the Spartans.
Nice rip from Van Raalte on that serve. Libero couldn't contain it. Spartans double up the score, 16-8.
Carter Wall right down Broadway for another score.
Going with the hybrid floater. Declan unable to close the block. Leaves a bit of a gap and gets wiped for the point for Scotia. Substitution for Scotia, number 14 in for number 6 into the front row. Good pass from Van Raalte. Nice back set. VDH goes OT and there's a touch off the back row player. Declan back at the service line. Spartans still doubling up the score, 18-9.
Foot fault from Jackal Laurel.
I was just thinking about that on his last serve. He looked pretty close. Last week in Minto, they were allowed to step on the line because they were playing in a side-by-side court at the high school gym there. So they were stepping on the line on their serve. Looked like number 12 had a foot fault as well, but served it out the back anyway. VDH back to the service line. Bottom fell out of that one. Confusion between 10 and 8.
Not sure who had what seam.
Scotia coach tried to pinch 8 out, but VDH finds him anyway. Oh, crafty dump from Callum.
Nobody home.
ace, decides to throw in a spinner to mix it up. Just misconnects.
Took the long route cross court. Didn't quite work out.
That's the place you want to go if you want to rip on it and get your bearings. And Scotia gives back the favor.
I'm going to put money on Carter Wallace spinning that up here.
There's the spinner. Over bump by 12, and Mackay takes advantage. Fly high Mackay. Getting up there for the swing. Flipped a little bit of tape. Going straight down.
Set point. Bomb from Carter Waugh.
Finds the groove on the spinner. Shanked by the libero, and that'll be the first set, 25-11. Be switching sides here. Having Spartans come in live right in your living room on this side. We'll be back after the break.
Dime pass to start. Mackay into the tape.
Referee Darren says no touch on that one. Debatable as Matt Lingley gets the coverage dig. Blake with the crafty volley tip. Just over the hands of the blocker, frustrating him. Josh Suave back to serve. And he'll start off the tournament with an ace.
Getting his serving reps in while he can. Doesn't normally get an opportunity to serve. He's perfected the knuckleball in the offseason. 0 spin. Into the net.
Langley swinging 6-2 here. Get the first ball. Makes good of it. Oh, good get by Scotia. Body's falling all over the fans. Showing some heart.
Showing some grit in front of Coach McMorrin over there.
No harm and no coffee spillage. We're all good. Back at it. Replica play. Number 8 decides not to go over Callum's grandfather for that one. Fly high Mackay comes in for the block. Two hits called on the setter putting that ball over. Blake, tough serve. Oh, Josh with a dime back bump. Carter puts it away. Pretty sure that's one of the specialties our setters have. The ability to put those bump sets. All three of them able to scramble and bump set dimes.
A little bit of movement on that float from Balake Peterson. Once again, number 1 in our program. Always number 1 in our heart. Didn't like that comment. Dumps it into the net.
Blake running the tempo bump set on that second ball. Over the top rainbow into the back corner.
Bottom drops out, falls in.
Gallagher, one-arm stab. Carter steps in and finds a way around the block. For those of you at home wondering why is Jackson Gallagher libero, he pulled a muscle last weekend in his shoulder and had to switch jerseys. Looks like he's still on the mend, but still contributing in the backcourt with some good passing and defense.
Good swing from Matt Langley on the right side.
Carter with the floating block, 12v12.
too much topspin on that set.
Which is a feat in itself when you're doing a back set.
Drops it on the line.
Mackay groans as he hits that serve, thinking it was going out, but it dropped.
The inside-out screwball finds the line.
Goes the other way for another ace, back-to-back. Spartans running away with this one, 14-4. And you see Nova Scotia on the scorecard, you never know what you're going to get. Spartans were hoping for a tough match, but it's not turned out that way. Who knows what the tournament will bring later on, though. Maybe Scotia will find their groove. That one sails just long. Looked like it was going to be way out. Lingley back to serve. And he'll pick up the setting duties while Josh swings front row. Good set.
Interesting set from Scotia to the lefty in the middle. Not the easiest swing to connect on. Being a lefty myself, I understand that one. Lefty rolls that one into the corner.
Finds the spot.
Those crafty lefties.
Yeah, that's a rarity you don't see a lot in volleyball, is a lefty middle. When you do, it's confusing for the team to figure out. Certainly an advantage for the lefty for the first bit of play until people figure out that he's a lefty. Carter drops one in the seam.
The dreaded 5-16 opened up again. Carter Waugh about to be arrested for exploitation. Good up out of the net from Scotia. Setter and libero can't get to it. Substitution coming. 11 in for number 5.
Just about to make a bet that he would forget to put his knee pads up, but he immediately puts them up when he gets on the floor. Touch off the serve reception. That ball looked like it was going out. 3 aces in a row on the stat sheet for Carter Waugh. Miss hit in that one. Good ace to error ratio though. Staying positive on the score sheet.
Take 4-1 any day.
Braden Andrews continuing the ace party. Spartans absolutely running away with this one, 22-7. As As the boys used to say when Fortnite was cool, they're kind of OP.
Off the tape and back down. Spartans closing in on the match.
Josh Suave making a rotation back to the service line. He was first server, wasn't he? I think we're back to the start of it. Bloque with the swing. Oh, Lingley aggressively trying to get that block. I don't know if it was coming over, but he got called on the net. One of them got called on the net, Mackay or Matt. Scotia hanging in there, 9 serving 23. This time Gallagher's in position and ready to serve receive before the whistle, as referee called it last time before he was even standing in his spot. Oh,
Big man in the middle. Finally catches up to Mackay in the middle. I think if he'd have carved that 45 like he had the others, he'd have been fine, but decided to try to go down his throat. And he was waiting for him.
That's a bit of a switch up for Scotia because number 12 is playing right side, so they have him staying in the middle. Oh, and the bump kill. Is that number one? Number one with the bump kill. And he'll go back to serve out the match. Doesn't matter how it hits the floor, that's a kill on the stat sheet for number one. Nice float and serve. Trouble. And that's the match, folks. Spartans continuing their dominance here. Great performance out of all players. We'll be back later in the day. Stay tuned to the Spartans Broadcast Network.